I am Bill from CJ Pony Parts. Starting in 1967, Ford offered an optional hood on the Mustang that included a hood-mounted turn signal. While these were definitely a novelty, they were very popular with Mustang owners, and a lot of 67 through 69 owners have added these when they do restorations down the road. Ford loves nostalgia with the Mustang, and starting in 2016, certain Mustang GT models also now feature a hood-mounted turn signal. Well, if you have a 2015 Mustang or a 2016 without the turn signals, today we're going to show you how to install them using this kit from Starkey Products. The 2016 Mustangs that have the factory hood-mounted turn signals use a unique heat extractor with a lens built into it. The retro kit from Starkey Products is going to mount this LED panel behind the factory grills, so it's going to allow you to actually see the lights when they're turned on, but when they're off, it's going to look just like a factory setup. They're available in your choice of either an amber or a red LED, and include all wiring necessary for installation. For this installation, you'll need a panel removal tool, 1/4-inch ratchet, 9mm socket, 10mm socket, small flathead screwdriver, plastic pry bar, wire strippers, and needle nose pliers. The best way to install the hood mount turn signals to the heat extractors is to remove them from the car. To do that, we'll start by removing these two plastic clips to access the extractor, then we can unbolt it, unclip it, and remove it. We're only going to have to remove these two here. If you don't have a clip removal tool, a small screwdriver will work as well. Now we're going to pull the hood blanket down. Next thing we're going to do, remove these two retaining nuts here and here. Next we're going to remove this plastic retaining plate here. It's held on by double stick tape, so a small pry bar or a little bit of force might be necessary to remove it. You want to hold the heat extractor on the outside. There's going to be little plastic clips all the way around the outside edge to remove it. A small screwdriver will help. Let's start at the top again. Make sure you hold the extractor. If you pop the clips off, it's going to slide down and damage your paint. Clips at the top here you can usually get by hand. Now repeat the process with the driver's side extractor. With the vents out, we can get an idea now of where the turn signal is actually going to sit on the vent. They are side specific and the brackets are already attached. One's labeled driver's side, the other has no label, which is obviously going to be the passenger side. The way it's going to sit, this flat section right here, is going to sit right on there. So when you look at it, you'll be able to see it through the vent. Now that we know where it's going to go, we're going to get this applied alcohol pad, clean this section off here, and put some adhesion promoter down, and we're going to stick it on. Give it a good cleaning with the alcohol. The adhesion promoter, I suggest either using gloves, or what I try to do is just sort of keep the foam inside the wrapper. This stuff will make a mess of your fingers. Give that just a couple seconds, and we can remove the backing and stick it on. Then you'll want to repeat the process on the other side. Now we can reinstall the hood vents. Careful in doing this. You want to get the anchor through the proper way. Make sure you don't pinch the wiring. All the retainers are clipped in place. We can reinstall the retaining plate. Don't forget to put the anchor back up. With the signals mounted, now we can work on the wiring. You want to familiarize yourself with the harness before you get started. There's only 5 connections we have to make. Most of them are going to be pretty simple. The first 2 are these gray plugs. These plug right into the hood-mounted turn signals and are side specific, so make sure you get them to the right connection. Next one is going to be a simple ground to our battery. Then these 2 are going to be wire-tapped into the front turn signals located in our front bumper. We're going to start with the wire under the hood. This stuff will get fished forward down the radiator support, and then we can connect it to those turn signals. I'm going to start over on the driver's side turn signal. What I can do with wiring is get everything connected. I'm going to fish everything where it goes, and then once everything works properly, then I'll go back and zip tie it and hide the wiring a little bit better. So our simple connections, just plug them in. This harness is going to sit right here under our hood blanket. Now we can connect our passenger side. Continue to fish the harness down the side here. We're going to fish the wiring down and attach it to the line here that goes to our washer nozzles, and we'll zip tie it to that. Before we get too involved with that, there's two other things we're going to want to do. We're going to pull off our battery cover so we can get to our battery, plus we're going to fish the wire underneath here. We're going to pull off our radiator cover as well, make it easier to get down to the front lights. In my case, I'm just going to twist it out of the way because I do have hood struts to go through the cover over here. If you don't have hood struts, you can simply take the cover off and put it aside. To get this cover off, there's 8 of these little push pin clips. Get a small screwdriver and pop them up pretty easily. I'm going to fish the whole harness now around my hood strut and kind of lay it out where it goes. Ground's going to go up in there. One red's going to go down to this side, and the other one is going to go down on that side. I'm just going to sort of get the harness roughly where it's going to go. The ground's going to connect here to our battery. Since we are going to be messing with the wiring and making some connections, now is a good time to disconnect the battery as well. I'm going to disconnect the stud now on the terminal and hook up our ground. Now I'm just going to fish the harness and just do a little bit better job of hiding it, get a little bit out of the way. Popping up the fuse box is one of the easiest ways to do this. You can just put it right underneath it. Drop this wire down behind this headlight here. Fish this across. Like I said, now we're going to make the connections at the factory front turn signals, then we'll go back once we're done and everything's tested and worked. We'll go back and zip tie everything and hide it, make sure the wiring's out of the way. To connect the wiring to the front turn signals, we put the carb in here, but you don't have to do this. You can easily do it on the ground by simply turning the wheel back and forth. What you want to do is remove the push pins from inside here to be able to pull its flash shield back and access the wiring. I'm going to disconnect this harness here. I'm actually going to disconnect the other ones as well, just to give us a little more slack. Now on this side here, Starkey provides the wiring colors. The wire on the end here is blue with a green stripe. That's what we're going to tap into. It pulls a little bit of this back to give us a little more room to put a tap in there. I'm going to carefully expose just a little bit of the wire and install a supplied tab. We'll plug our red wire in the tap we just made on the blue and the green. And we can plug all the harnesses back in. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Once you're done making the connections on both sides, reconnect the battery, and the easiest way to test them is either hit unlock on your key fob or hit your hazards. Once you verify everything's working properly, we can go back now and install all the panels that we removed and hide all of our wiring. Starkey provides you plenty of zip ties to allow you to hide all the wiring once your installation is finished. Make sure you don't forget to tighten up your battery terminal and reinstall the battery cover. Now go back down to the fender well, reinstall the splash shield clips, and repeat the process on the other side. Now the last step is to reinstall the clips for the hood blanket. And your installation is finished. The hood-mounted turn signals are a nice throwback to the 60s Mustang. In my opinion, they look really cool on my 2015 GT. The installation is pretty straightforward, probably take you around an hour to do, so be back on the road in no time. For more installation videos for your 2015 Mustang, make sure you check out our YouTube channel and check out cjpointingparts.com for the best selection of 2015 Mustang parts.